So today I am doing a first impressions. I went on a makeup shopping spree, and so I have a lot of new products. Some stuff has been out for a while and I just never tried it. My grandmother's vacuuming, so you may or may not be able to hear me. That's cool. I didn't know she was vacuuming today, but so I do have some new utensils I am going to be trying. I have new brushes, new sponges, yeah, so I'm just going to get into it. Oh, new eyeshadow palettes, or palette, that I've been waiting on for a while. Okay, so, starting off with primer. I gotta move all this stuff out the way. I do have you guys in a little bit closer because I have my phone charging. And my cord's only 3 feet. I thought I got the 10-foot one, but of course, didn't think it through. So, that's why I have my extra light on in the back, because I don't have that much light. I do have this little desktop thing for something later on in the video. It's a little light that, let's touch. It's pretty wicked. I got it at Five Below. A lot of this stuff is from, like, either Sephora. Some of the utensils, I know that this one is, and the brushes are from Five Below, so yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. Oh, she finally stopped. So, starting off, I'm running out of room on my makeup table. I didn't quite, you know, I only have a certain amount of room on my makeup table, and it's already full. I didn't really think through, like, a lot of the stuff that I got. But, it is what it is. For primer, I'm starting off with this Farsali Skin Tune Blur Perfecting Primer. This is the thing you see on Instagram, where they, like, blur out your pores and stuff, and it's that white dripping thing that looks weird. Switch my mirror here. So, this was like $52. $42, $52. Something like that. And it had, ooh, it looks like milk. It just looks like milky white, gross. Like, oh, I hate that so much. Okay, let's do this Instagram. Ew. This milky white, I don't know how I feel. It is quite goopy. Maybe I should shake it. Should I shake it? You shake it? Alright, well, let me go ahead and rub this side in so I can see. Oh, it smells good. Do you shake it? I don't know. I am not a professional. Okay, let's see. Use with or without makeup. Okay, well, you know what? That's all it says. It's gonna be pretty gross. It smells good, though. It smells like roses, kind of. It has, like, a rosy kind of floral scent. Okay, let's do this. Ew, it's so comfy. Okay, am I doing something wrong here? I guess I'm doing this right. Oh no, I'm just putting this kind of just like in my T-zone area, kind of. Put some more on this side. I don't know how I feel about this. Ooh. Okay, there. That's all I'm putting on. Only a little bit. No big deal. Just gonna put that right there. And then I'm gonna rub this in, I guess. I don't know. A lot of beauty gurus do all this stuff. It kind of feels like a silicone, but it's not silicone. Feels really weird. This stuff is supposed to like blur out your pores and stuff. Whoa, hold on. Where is my mirror? I don't have my mirror. Well, hold on. This might have actually worked. Yo, that actually worked. Okay. Yo, I actually worked. Okay, that really did blur away my pores. I don't know if you probably can't tell on camera because of the light, but I literally have no pores. Dude, that's sick. I ain't even gonna lie, like, that's sick. That's not just me being very tired talking, that's literally, like, I literally don't see any pores on my face. I'm, like, shook. Hold on. Like, I've always had problems with my pores being pretty large. They're not super large, but they're large enough to be noticeable. That's sick. Okay, hold on. We need to start applying foundation because I'm just so excited. Okay, so for this part, this is where it gets like a little freaky. So I got this sponge from Five Below. It came with a little stand and whatever. So normally when you have a beauty blender or a beauty sponge, you normally wet it and then squeeze out all the excess water. You know, so when I first got it out when it was dry, it was great. Like, it was firm. It was, like, more firm than what, you know, what I'm used to. But I figure, you know, whatever. It's a cheap sponge. It's okay. It's fine. I'll try it. So I went to wet it, and it literally, like, just got wrecked. I don't know if it's still going to work the same, but it literally isn't like anything I felt before. It's like memory foam. Like, you can, like, squish it, and it stays in place. Like, it's not like other beauty sponges. Like, beauty sponges, usually you squeeze them, and they go back into place. See? Squish, 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 squish. And it's fine. This one, it doesn't do that at all. Like, it's just squish, and it stays put. It reminds me of those, like, you know, the balloon-looking things with the flower in them? The stress ball flower things, if anyone knows. Like, where you squeeze them, and it's supposed to be for stress. That's what this feels like. So, I don't know if it's gonna stay like that, or what. But we're gonna give it a shot. Or I'm gonna give it a shot to see what it's like. I don't know. So, if this doesn't work, it's my fault. So, it's just a sponge. Okay, so for foundation, I am trying a new foundation. This is the Becca 24-Hour Foundation Ultimate Coverage. I am in the shade Linen, which is the lighter shade. Or I think this is the lightest shade. I've heard really good reviews about it. I know Nikki Tutorials did like a whole thing where she wore makeup for 24 hours, and this was the foundation she used. Excuse me. So, I'm gonna do it. Well, I'm not wearing makeup for 24 hours, but I really want to try this out. So, I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand. Oh. Okay, well, it's not coming out a lot. Did my little squirter just not work? Like, I use a lot of foundation, so I'm very confused. Alright, let me shake it, see if that works. And the reason why I'm using a lot is whenever you use a new sponge, it does soak up a lot of the product, so. I'm just going to leave it like that and see how that works. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, that might have been a little too much. Okay, so. It's a little bit not my match. Oh, Okay. So, first impressions, this does have good coverage. You know. It smells like paint, but like not like bad like house paint kind of paint. It's like a I can't think of it right now. It smells like paint, like you can tell it smells like paint, but it's not like overbearing. And you can see with this sponge, it did soak up a lot of product, so. But on first impressions with this foundation, it's actually pretty good. It's very pretty. I like this foundation so far. We'll see. It's pretty thick. Maybe actually for once, my lights don't make me look so white because of the shades that I use, because I'm normally in a lighter shade, and things oxidize on me pretty quick. So this actually isn't too bad. If you see my past videos and you see where I'm like bright white, people ask me about that all the time. They're like, you need to go down a shade or two. They're too dark. I already tried. They're too dark. So I normally go with the lightest shade, and then after like 5 or 10 minutes, the shade normally warms up to my skin. So it's not too bad. So first impressions, I did do a little bit of a second layer. I'm going to do a second layer on this side too. This sponge doesn't feel like a normal sponge. It feels like cloth. Like, that's the only other way I can describe it, like a velvet. I mean, it's nice. I'm just not used to it, so I think I would have to get used to it and try this out a couple more times. But I mean, it's working like a regular sponge. I mean, it's a black sponge, so you're going to see where it soaks up extra product, but other than that, you know, it's nice. I mean, I still can't see my pores. I mean, well, on camera, you can kind of see like a little bit. But other than that, like in real life, I can't really see them that often. What am I talking about? Yeah. And as far as my skin goes, I mean, this is really pretty. I do like this shade. I think this is a pretty good shade match. It layers up nice. I'm just kind of pouncing it in a little bits here and there. Just to... I lost my words. Totally forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, I mean, I think this is fine. Just that's going on the record. I'm running out of room on my table. I'm trying to put everything away as I'm talking because it's just like... Okay, so for concealer, I am using the Ultimate Coverage Concealer from Becca, and this is in the shade Linen. And for this, I am using this Sephora sponge. It's reddish pink, I think. In the light it looks pink, but it's actually red. I got this sponge because it reminds me a lot of this Morphe one. It's just a little bit more pointy and squishy. And I like this really sharp point to be able to get like right in my eyes. Like in the corner of my eyes. So I'm gonna try this out. See what I'm working with here. Okay. Already off the bat, it's very thick and creamy. So, wow, okay. The doe foot I like. I don't know how I feel about this formula. This reminds me a lot of the NARS Creamy Concealer. But, I mean, it's not bad. It's just you have to keep going in and getting all the product out because of the doe foot. I mean, there is some coverage there. Let's put them on my nose. Just little light stuff. You know, I'm not going out anywhere. I don't plan on going out anywhere anytime soon, so. Alright, I'm going to take the sponge and I'm going to blend it out. Hopefully. Let's see. I just look into the camera and you can see for yourself. Not bad. Oh, okay, alright. Okay, coverage. Okay, so this has super high coverage. My only thing with it is it settles into your fine lines really fast. Like, I don't think you can tell. But, like, under my eyes, you can tell where my fine line is. It's settled in a little bit. And yeah. Okay. Let me layer that one up because I don't think it's bad. It's just not to my standards. So I'm going to take the Urban Decay concealer. This is the Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. This is in the shade 10NN, which I think is fair, like the lightest of the fair part of their spectrum. I do have the foundation now. The foundation's really good. Yeah, see, like, this one's more fluid, not so much of a thick concealer, which I like. I have so many concealers. I really shouldn't have bought that concealer, but I did anyway. If you're the type of person that likes creams, like cream concealers, like the ones that are in the pot, if you like those, then you'll like the Becca one, the Becca concealer. It's just a little thick and like clumpy, like it's not like a liquid, and I just prefer liquid. Got hiccups too. Okay, whew. Now we have that done. To set my face, I am using my Lancome. This is the Long Time No Shine Translucent Powder. This is really good. This one I use on the daily. It's just a nice little... It's kind of like Laura Mercier powder. I don't know. It's kind of like that, but it's not like that. Like, it's weird to try to describe it. I'm just going to use the other side of this sponge to put powder under and really set that concealer. Because what I notice with concealers like the Becca one is they do crease very fast. So you want to try to set that as quick as possible. Oh, I love the shape of this sponge because I mean it gets like right under your eye. And I love that about the sponge. Like I love sponges like this. When I normally do makeup, I do add a lot of powder under my eyes, but what I've started to notice is that it looks really cakey during the day, which, you know, as much powder as I put on under my eyes, I expected it. But, like, I'm really starting to realize, like, how cakey it started to look. So, I'm kind of trying to add less powder. I don't even think I would really need to set this foundation, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm still going to use the same powder, and I'm just going to use it for my whole face instead of using a separate face powder. And I am going to be using the little powder puff that comes with it. This powder puff's really soft, so I really wanted to use it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, it's super foamy and soft and fluffy, and I love it. Okay, plan B. Because I feel like it's not quite setting the way I want it to set. So, I'm going to take my Airspun powder. Now, this has a mixture of powders in it. So, this isn't just the Airspun powder anymore. I mixed like a whole bunch of my other powders together. And this has been probably one of my best powders. I did use this off camera, and it was like really good. So, I can't remember if I mentioned that in my last video, which would hopefully be the Scorpio video. Hopefully. I'm still editing it at the time that I'm making this one, so. Yeah, try not to set your eyelids. We have something else coming for that, so. Right now I'm just kind of, I just folded this. This is the powder puff that came with the Airspun. And all I'm doing is just using this and just going around powdering. I mean, we're not going to let this sit too long. I am going to go back through and put this underneath my eyes to catch any fallout, because the powder, or the eyeshadow that we're using next is like, it probably does have some fallout. So I'm just letting this sit for just maybe 30 seconds. And in those 30 seconds, I'm going to be drinking my peach tea. So, I went on a shopping spree last night and went early Christmas shopping for me. / Black Friday shopping. I haven't gone to Ulta yet. I'm waiting for the actual day of Black Friday because they usually have pretty good sales at that point. So that's why I'm holding off on that. Okay. Now I'm taking my big fluffy ball brush, brushing away all that powder. This is actually really pretty. I don't think you can tell. Let me see. What I like about this desk lamp is it's like, I don't know if you can tell. Okay. Well, maybe you could tell from like up top, maybe. There we go. So it looks a little yellow on right now because I'm in a green room, so it kind of looks weird, but I don't know if the light's gonna be too much. Oh, well, maybe. Yeah, under my eyes, forget about it. It's just, yeah, that's just, you can tell, like, it's so bad. I mean, it's super soft. It's just that Becca concealer. It's not even just the Becca concealer. It's just, in general, cream concealers like that settle into my lines like that. So, I am not blaming, I am not blaming the, we're just not going to go there. We're going to let it be. I mean, I'm not going out anywhere anytime soon, like I said, and it's no big deal. Okay, so I'm going back in with this Sephora sponge, and I am going to put powder under my eyes. I am going to put a lot of powder under my eyes because this next palette probably will have some fallout. And even though I look like a train wreck already, I don't want to look more like a train wreck. So I am putting a whole bunch of powder under my eye. I may even set some other parts of my face and just bake it on. Might as well just bake. I mean, if we're gonna go crazy with some makeup, we're just gonna go for it. I'm adding so much powder on right now. I'm adding so much powder on right now. Like, it's like a lot. Okay, let me put that away before I start having too much fun. Jeez. Alright. Got it all over my work shirt. This isn't my actual work shirt that I work in. I don't wear it very often. Alright. Whew. Okay, so for this eyeshadow palette that I'm getting ready to reveal, and I'm super excited about it, I am going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. I normally use this on a daily basis. The only reason why I haven't been using it recently is because, one, I haven't been wearing that much makeup, and two, I have this Maybelline eyeshadow primer that I'm trying to use up. Because I don't want to, like, have it sit there forever like it's been doing. Like, I really want to try to use it up. But, it's giving me a hard time, so we just don't talk about it, you know? Most of the time we don't talk about it. Or I try not to talk about it on my channel too much because I love this one so much, and because this one shows up so much better on camera. But yeah. Okay, so for my eyeshadow palette, I got the Blue Blood palette from Jeffree Star. Okay, I have waited so long to get this palette. I mean, like, it's literally like a little coffin, and it's got a little latch, and then inside are the colors. Goody, goody gumdrops. I am so excited, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so excited. Okay, what brushes do I want to use? So I do have 2 new sets of brushes. These were from Five Below. For $5, I believe. One set was $5, one set was like $3. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, when I tell you that something just looks amazing, it looks amazing. So I have these brushes. These I think are from Chic. I don't know. They're very cool. They're like, let me close that. These are like purple, and then they go down to like orange. Like, these are wicked, bro. Like, they're cool. And they're cheap. They feel good. You know, so I'm going to try these out today. Probably, maybe. Because I have these that I want to try out. These are the Chic Neon brushes. Yeah. Like, these look wicked. And they're bright neon colors. I love neon. Love neon green. That is like one of my favorite greens. Or favorite colors ever. These 4 right here, perfect. I'm not a fan of neon pink. I hate pink in general. But these colors right here. Thank you. Thank you. I love them. I get too excited. Okay. So, see, I'm dying. I'm just like, I don't know what to use. What should I use? I'm going to go in with this crease brush. This is the neon green one. I don't know what color to go in first. I don't know what I want to use. I don't know. Okay, let me just play it safe. And I'm gonna take this brush, I guess. I mean, would that work? Alright, well, these don't have numbers on them, but I'm taking this flat concealer looking brush, and I am so happy. I am going in with Wealthy, which is like this pale, like, nude shade. And I am going to set my eyes. See, I'm already creasing. Oh, man. I'm going in with Wealthy, and I'm going to set my brow bone all the way down to my lid. To just set that primer in place, not like it needs to, but I'm kind of curious just to see how these blend with powder on top. Some eyeshadows have higher payoff, like if there's a concealer that is, because usually with concealer that's usually pretty tacky, or a primer that's usually tacky, colors set to them better. But I'm excited. I just want to dive in. I'm like so stoked. I have waited so long. Ever since it came out, I've been wanting this palette, and I finally got it. It was finally in stock, and I was like, thank you so much. So, okay. Does have a little bit of fallout, but it's not bad. It's not like the end of the world, you know. Next, I'm going in with Celebrity Skin, which is like a tan, like a really tan nude kind of color. And I'm taking this on the neon green. Look at that pigment, though. And I'm going to put this into the crease. Wow. That's got pigment. I'm going to put this into my crease, as I was saying. I get very distracted when it comes to colors and in my videos and stuff. Especially with first impressions. Like, I just get super distracted. Because I really want to focus on how this, like, works. Oh my goodness. Goody gumdrops and bananas. I'm so excited. Okay, it's a little bit dark for what I was thinking. So I'm going back in with Wealthy, which was that first shade I used. and going over top to kind of blend that out a little bit. I know I'm kind of like out of frame and I'm kind of quiet, but I'm trying to like, I just can't. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Y'all don't even know. Okay, so next. Oh, what am I gonna do next? I mean, with this palette, you have so many options, and a lot of people don't really use blues. I love blue. Well, I don't like the color blue as like one of my favorites, but as far as blue eyeshadows, y'all don't even know. Especially for what I have tied in to what I want to do. Okay. I'm just gonna go for it, and we're gonna hope it works. Okay, so I'm taking my BH Cosmetics marble set. This is the crease brush. It's kind of like a really cone, pretty shade, or pretty brush. And I'm going into the shade Minty, which is this mint green. And I might even go into I'm Cold, which is this baby blue, and kind of mix them a little bit, maybe. Maybe, we'll see. I don't know what I want to do yet, so yeah. I know what's going on my lid. But as far as everything else, I'm not quite sure. And this palette does have a lot of fallout, which I'm actually surprised by. But then again, I'm not surprised by because of the actual... I don't know. I guess with blues and purples and stuff, it's pretty hard to get a, like, a good blue without any fallout. I mean, it's super pretty though. I love this so much. It just has a lot more fallout than what I was expecting. Considering I've used this Jawbreaker palette. The Jawbreaker palette doesn't have a lot of fallout, and that came out after this. So all I'm doing is I'm taking the mint green and I'm tapping it. I'm going in the outer corner and the inner corner and kind of like in the crease. And I'm just blending that in. And blending it a little bit in with the brown or Celebrity Skin. With this shade, or with any lighter shade, you're going to have to pack it on a little bit to get it to stick. I was thinking about doing a halo eye, but I don't know. Like, this has a lot of stuff. A lot of fallout. And you can tell by on my face, you can tell how much fallout this has. So, I am going to go in with a tinier brush. I'm taking this brush here. It's a little pencil brush. I am going in with I'm Cold, just like a little hint of it. Like just that much. And I'm gonna kind of blend that on the outer edge a little. Just to give it a little bit of something. I don't know, should I do a halo eye? I don't know if I should do a halo eye or not. I don't know. Okay. We need to liven this up a little bit because it's looking a little bit muted and a little weird. So I am going in with Blue Monday, which this palette is pretty big. I'm going in with Blue Monday, which is this purple shade. It's like a deep royal purple. And I'm going to put that in the inner and outer corners of my eye. There we go. Okay, that's what I needed. And I am going to go into the crease, but not a lot. Like, I'm just doing literally just like a line. Just like that. I mean, just like a line like that. I don't know if you can tell. I have really bad lighting today. And I'm just going to do that one little line. And I might even go back with that minty shade and the I'm Cold. I might take a mixture of both of them. And go where that purple is on my lid and blend that a little bit. But I'm leaving the center of my lid bare. Like, I'm not adding any eyeshadow or anything there. And I just wiped off the extra product on my brush. And I'm going in and just taking that brush and blending everything together. I'm going back in with this brush, just taking a tiny bit of that mint shade and just blending it. Just a little bit, leaving the center bare again. I'll say it again. Then I'll go back in with Celebrity Skin and kind of clean up everything so it doesn't look so muddy. Because it does look a little bit muddy. And then I'll even go back in with Wealthy, which is the very first shade, and blend up under my brow. Not bad. I might add, well, you know, I feel like this is dramatic enough. Right now I'm just touching up like any areas that just need to be touched up. And yeah, that's that. Alright, that's all I want to use from this palette for right now. I will be coming back to this palette, but I'm actually kind of excited for this part. So I have this glitter that I got from Sephora. I'm sorry, Morphe. I did go to the Morphe store, which is where I got this, the Blue Blood eyeshadow palette. So for this, I wanted to add a glitter. And so I have this holographic glitter from EK Cosmetics. I think that's what it's called. Eye Candy Cosmetics. And it's this holographic glitter. And you can see on camera how pretty it is. It's insane. And I have the liquid sugar base for it. I have never used anything like this before, so this is a first impressions on that. And also with the glitter, even though the glitter is very, very pretty. Very pretty. And when I did look back through my bag, some of it did leak out, so I'm a little worried. But it shouldn't be too big of a problem. This is going to be a really long video. I'm going to try to speed it up. But ooh, that is so pretty. I am getting glitter everywhere, but I don't care because it's hollow. Hollow. Oh my goodness gracious. I opened it up. Oh, that's insane. Okay. Let me just, how do I, how? Oh, it's in the, okay, it's got a stopper in it. Okay, I'm not, like I said, I never used anything like this before, so. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be extra careful with that. So, what I have read online is that this, you basically dip your brush into this, and then, but don't have it soaking wet, just have it saturated. Saturated. I can't say that word. And then you dip it into the glitter, and then you put it on your eyes. You can either put it as an eyeliner, or you can put it as a eyeshadow. Okay, am I doing something wrong? Do you twist it? There we go. Okay. I don't really have anywhere to put this. Unless I'm putting it here. Just put it in the lid. Why not? I am taking the neon yellow brush. And I am just going to dip this in here. Have it saturated, but not... Okay, so saturated, but not soaked. Okay, that's understandable. So I'm just gonna take the glitter that's on the top of the lid, and I'm gonna grab a hold. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have it on the brush, and I'm just gonna put it on my eyes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. Okay. I can definitely see why they said, you know, not too much. Because it is kind of clumpy. Oh, but that is so pretty. I might even just tap it on. You know, just tap. Because I want all that glitter. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. Okay, I might need a little bit more of that liquid glitter. Or that liquid candy or whatever that's called. I don't even care right now. This is so pretty. I'll probably put my whole brush in that pot. There we go. Oh yeah, we're doing this. This is a thing. There's the eye glitter. Oh! I'm so excited, and it's hollow. Oh, it's like a sugar plum princess thing. It's... Oh! That's really pretty. That's really, really pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm actually super excited. Okay, I'm gonna just clean this brush because I don't want glitter going everywhere. Glitter's going everywhere anyway. So I'm gonna put this back, this little stopper back, this thing back. Oh my god, I have glitter everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm just gonna, I need a minute. I'm just so excited and so happy I did that. That glitter's gonna go everywhere. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with the blue blood palette. I'm gonna deepen up some things. Try not to disturb that glitter. That is gorgeous. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and cover up that mint shade with the purple. because a lot of the glitter is over that mint shade. So, or I'll take the mint shade and blend right next to that glitter. This brush is actually really nice. It's precise. I know I'm like out of focus. Probably. I don't know. My camera does this weird thing where I just go out of focus. I don't care if this looks bad. I like it. I'm just going back in with all the shades now at this point and kind of adding them in and bringing out the colors that need to be brought out, like the Celebrity Skin Brown, the Wealthy shade that is under my brow bone. I may even go in with the shade Culligan and bring that out. Actually, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this white shade with the diamond in it called Culligan. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'm taking that flat brush that I was using Wealthy on. And I'm going to tap that in. It's like that much. And just go right under the brow. Like, just a little tiny bit under the brow. Oh, that's cool. Bring this down a little bit. See, so it gives you a little bit of a highlight for under the brow. Especially when we do our brows. And the brow product I have planned. Okay. Oh, I am so happy with how this is coming out. Okay. Now, to get rid of all of this fallout, you just brush it away. Because you set all that powder under your eyes, hopefully. And we're just going to get rid of all of that bad glitter and all that fallout. And that just cleans up your eyes so well. See? I don't know if you can tell. Can you tell? Hold on. I got this now. I don't think you can tell. Oh well. It's really pretty. It's very pretty. Very pretty glitter. I'm so happy with how that turned out. I'm just so happy. Okay. I don't think I need all of these brushes. Maybe I do. You know what? I'm gonna keep these two brushes out. Maybe that one too. Yeah, okay, that works. I have to keep my brushes organized a certain way so I know where everything is. Because if I don't, it just turns into a whole mess and I go into like panic mode and it's a whole situation. So I don't have any new mascara. So I'm just going to use a mascara that I have. Just a random one. And then I will be right back to get on with the rest of the face. Okay, I'm back. So for my mascara today, I used my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Waterproof Mascara. And then before I did my bottom lashes, I did take Blue Blood and I'm Cold. So this shade and this shade. And I smoked it out underneath my eyes. I didn't show that on camera because y'all have probably seen me do it a million times. And if you're new and you haven't seen me do it, I do have other videos. So, you can check out one of my other videos. It's not hard to do. It's just something that I do. And then for the inner corner highlight, I took the white shade Culligan. And I put that on my inner corners. And it kind of took like a bluish turn. Because I guess it mixed with the blue. But, you know, I don't mind. It's pretty. I like like it. Okay, so for my brows, I am taking the new Fenty Beauty brow pencils. These have been out for a minute, and I just haven't had time to review them or anything. So the end that usually has a spoolie, it actually has a brush. So I'm going to use the brush and kind of brush through my hairs a little bit. I've never used the brush side of stuff. I've never used it before, so this is going to be a new adventure. It's got foundation all over it already. Great. Okay, so I got the shade, I believe this is soft black. No, this is in deep black, because the soft black just didn't seem right for me. So I'm just going to use this. Alright, pretty pigmented. Very pigmented. Okay. I figured I would go lighter with the brow since my eyes were going to be so intense, but then I realized I didn't really do that much of an intense eye. So I'll just use this. Yeah, you can tell. This side. Ooh, that was a lot. Alright, that's a lot. Wow. If you're more of a natural person, like you like natural makeup or anything, brow pencils are probably your best friend. Unless you have eyebrows, which in that case you're lucky. Mine, well, mine's a long story. I explain more in my Scorpio tutorial. But basically for Halloween, I used a lot of liquid latex and cotton balls. And I didn't put any Vaseline underneath. So when I went to peel off my makeup, or my prosthetics, it ripped some of my eyebrow hairs out. So. Alright, now I'm going to take this brush side and I'm going to blend it a little bit. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this a lot. Oh, that's pretty. I'll have to keep this in mind if I want a natural look, which is like never. Wait, yeah, that works really well. I like this. Yeah. That's cool. I'm going for more of like a blurry brow today. So that worked out beautifully. I'm putting everything away as I go, because it's just easier that way. Okay, so next is bronzer and like contour shenanigans. So I'm going to take this too. For my bronzer, or I'm using two bronzers, I'm going to go ahead and get my bronzing brush. This is the It Cosmetics 227 brush. This is usually used for blush, but I like it for bronzer. I'm going to be starting out with my Fenty Beauty. What is this? It's a bronzer, but I forgot. Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer. This is in the shade Shady Biz. And I love this packaging because I can see myself in it. Not like I'm that pretty, but, you know. Anyway, going around the edges of my face with it. And it's like, I have like a little dent in it. So, y'all know. I have like 6 bronzers. And like, I think other than the Physicians Formula 1, because that used to be my fave. Like, I use that all the time, and it still is one of my favorites. It's just I don't use it as often because I'm almost out of it. And I have so many other newer stuff to come out with that are... It's kind of like a situation where, yeah, it's an old favorite, but I like the new stuff too. So, I just used a little bit of that. So we can put that away. And put this brush away because I'm using a newer brush for my contour. So for the contour part, I'm taking this brush. These don't have numbers. I wish these had numbers. But it's like this flat contour brush. And I'm taking my Hoola Benefit. This is the regular Hoola, not the Hoola Light. This tends to look a little muddy on me, so we're going to see how this works. Tap off the excess, and it has a little bit there. So I'm just going to hollow out my cheekbones a little bit more than what I normally would. I might actually get lucky with this. Because this brush is more of like loose bristles, not so dense. So I could probably get away with contouring my cheeks like with this brush. And it's more flimsy bristles, like it's not like dense, it's like fluffy. So, have any of y'all started Christmas shopping? Random question. I have already started because I know that by the time when work picks up, I'm not going to be able to. So I just went ahead and started early. I am going to add a little bit more bronze to my temples. A little bit and just fix that. Like that. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay. Because I always wondered what I could do with this because when I first got it, it's just like really muddy on my skin. But, yeah, okay. I can work with this. I'm keeping this brush. That is staying. Sorry. That was really intense. Okay, so for blush, I'm actually going to go in with the Blue Blood palette. And I'm going to take the shade Untouchable, which is this shade. I feel like this would be... Excuse me. Damn. I feel like this would be a really pretty blush. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush from that set. And I'm just going to tap it in a little. And put it on as blush. That's pretty much it, you know. There's not a lot else you could do about it. I feel like that is an actual, like, really pretty, like, nude blush. Because it's not quite pink. I mean, it's pink, but it's like a nude pink. And I feel like that would work really well with this look. See, on camera it looks more intense, but it's not that intense in person. Yeah, see, it's pretty. I'm actually going to go in with Priceless, too, which is the shade right next to it. And I'm going to add a little bit of that and see what that does. Oh, that's pretty, too. Oh, that's so cute. It went from, like, bright, like, pink-ish nude to, like, a peachy nude. I like that. That's cool. I like how this palette is so multi-use. That helps out a lot, especially when I'm in a jam and I'm like, I just gotta go. Alright, where am I gonna put you? I'm gonna put you right here. Hopefully that stays. Actually, I need that back. I need that back real quick. I am going to go in with Culligan, which is that white shade. That white corner shade. And I'm going to use that as highlighter today. I'm going to use my highlight neon orange brush. And go right in there like that. And highlight my cheeks. I mean, this is like a multi-use eyeshadow palette. I don't know if you can tell that highlight's on there, but there is highlighter on there. There we go. Okie dokie. That looks okay, but I kind of want something else. And I'm trying to think what else I have that I can use. Oh, I know what I can use. I know what I can use, and it's gonna look cool. This is the over highlighter. This is Space Baby. This like has a bluish shift to it. It's like white, but then it has like blue in it. This is gonna look wicked. Oh, I'm excited for this one. Yeah. Okay, okay. I see you. Over highlighters are one of the best formulas on the market. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Other than Jeffrey's. But, you know. That's a given that Jeffrey's is one of the best. Just taking off the excess highlight. And just for giggles, I'm going to take this NYX Born to Glow. This is in Stand Your Ground. It's more of like a glitter, kind of. It's hard to open. There we go. Okay. And put that on top. You know, because why not? If we're going to go hard, we're going to go hardball. Alright, it just gives a little bit of extra something. Okay, now for lips, I'm kind of stuck on some because I did get a lot of new lip products. So what I'm thinking is I can either do the Huda Beauty Demi Matte lipstick. This is in Trophy Wife. And then this is Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Parfait. And put that on top. Or I have the brand new Fenty Beauty 5 lip gloss set that she came out with. I mean, woo. This is Fussy. I think this is the original one, and then all the rest are like holiday edition. But I really want to go in with Fussy and use that as a lip gloss. This hot pink isn't going to work, so that's going to stay in there. The diamondy one? I don't know, because I feel like this one, it has like a pinkish purple shift to it. This is in Confetti. But then I feel like this is it. This is Fussy, I believe. Yeah. That's what that is. So I'm going to use this. This is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. I should scrub my lips first. You know, because my lips are a little... Yeah. So I'm going to take my lip scrub. This is the Jeffree Star one. And what I like about Jeffree's is you can eat them. I have chocolate covered strawberries. And it is perfection. I love it. So let me put these two away. And then I go in with lip balm afterwards. Just anyone. This is the Blistex one. This is Triple Tropical. But the reason I do that is because if I don't, like, almost immediately my lips get chapped again. So I kind of try to stay ahead of the game, if you will. Actually, I do want to use... Nah, we'll just leave it like that. And then what I do is I take a tissue and I just over the tissue, and I kind of rub it in with my finger. Okay. Let me go in. I hear this is really good, so it better be good. I mean, look at that doe foot. What in the world? Okay, let's see. It smells like candy. Like, you remember those, well, if you're a younger viewer, you don't know this, but the candy necklaces that we used to get when we were kids? That's what this smells like. Okay, I see. That is pretty. I do like that. Okay. That's actually really pretty. I don't normally wear lip gloss, but that's pretty. Okay, we went for a more fairy look today, but I do have something new for setting spray. This is a sample. I have to shake it up first. This is the Color FX High Performance Setting Spray 24-hour wear. It's in this little sample bottle. It has a little ball in it. But I've never used this before, obviously. So. Okay, let's see. Okay. That is like one of the finest mists I think I've ever used, other than the Morphe one. That's actually really nice. Like, I didn't even feel it. Okay, let me see. I think I have everything together, so I'm just gonna go on and head on to natural lighting. Okay, so this lighting might be a little off. It's kind of cloudy outside, so it's kind of like weird. You can see what I was talking about earlier. It's not too bad of a shade match as far as the foundation, but everything worked out really well. Let me see if I can get up closer to the window. Yeah, see? I already look like a ghost. I don't need to look like another ghost. So let me see if I can... Yay! Okay, so this is a finished look. It's super pretty. I was trying to get a close-up with that glitter, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. But yeah, this is what I look like. I'm kind of feeling it. It's kind of like a fairy fantasy kind of look. Try not to have my hand in the way. But yeah, I went light. I don't normally wear lip gloss, but it's pretty. I do quite like it. Okay, so that is the end of the video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, then subscribe. If you don't, it's okay. I don't care. It's fine. Hopefully I'll be having more videos up soon, depending on how work goes. Yeah, enough said.